Welcome, Warriors fans. We're back in St. Pius X Arena, and I'm Zach Racy, and I'll be broadcasting this game for us tonight. It's the St. Pius Lady Warriors versus the North Kansas City Lady Hornets. The Lady Hornets are coached by Jeff Lacey. They're 3-1 in the season and ranked 23rd in the state. Pius, on the other hand, is 3-2, coached by Chris Daniels. Pius is just coming off their big tournament at Liberty North this past weekend, where they were 2-1. They beat Liberty North junior varsity team, and they also beat St. Joe Central. They did lose to Ray Peck. The North Kansas City Hornets have only had one loss on the year, and they lost to Springford. They're ranked number 23 in the state, as I said earlier, and they have 2 starting seniors on the team. Along with the 2 seniors, Lahaja Balagard is one of the ones we want to watch. She's a 5'11 junior, so she should be very interesting to watch. On the other hand of the court, the players to watch are going to be Antoinette Mussolini, who is the most valuable player on the team for the Liberty North tournament. She's committed to William Jewell. She's a senior at point guard. We also want to watch Elena Malott, who's the second leading scorer on the team, behind Antoinette, who's averaging 18 points, and Elena is averaging 12 points a game. So she'll be very interesting to watch. The keys to victory for St. Pius X are going to be controlling the possession, moving the ball around well, and having less turnovers. That really hurt them in the Liberty North tournament, especially against Ray Peck. So it'll be very interesting to see if they can hold out. On the other side of the court, the Lady Hornets are going to need to be aggressive and use their athleticism against St. Pius. They'll need to move the ball as well, move the ball around St. Pius X and find their weaknesses. Other than that, it should be a very exciting game, and we'll turn out of the court now for the start of the game. And we're back, and the tip goes to Northtown. Northtown has their 5 stars on. They're 3-1. They pass over to number 3. There's Cassie Turner. Cassie passes it back up to McKenzie, and it's back to, and it's up at the top of the key right now. And Lahada catches the ball, and Lahada has the ball again. She passes it back into the zone, and McKenzie passes the ball over to Cassidy. Cassie passes the ball inside, and Northtown's just kind of dishing the ball around for 3, and that is Cassidy Turner with the 3-pointer. So Northtown is up 3-0. Antoinette's dribbling the ball down the court, and not much to do with it. And she passes over to Natalie Rippey. Rippey passes it back up to Malott. Malott over to Rivery in the corner, and she's fouled. So Olivia Irvey is going to be going to the line. Pius is going to need to make their free throws today if they are wanting to succeed. And Olivia is going to attempt her first free throw of the night, and she misses it. So Olivia is 0 for 1 on free throws. One of the things Pius is going to need to do tonight, as I said earlier, is make their free throws. And she makes her second one, so she's 1 for 2. And the Lady Hornets are dribbling down the court right now. She passes it out to Cassie Turner. Cassie throws the ball around the court. They have the ball on the wing right now. And ball's going around the key now. And Cassie misses her second attempted 3 of the night. Elena Malott gets the rebound. She's number 15. And Chandler Prater gets a steal, 2 points. That was Antoinette on the turnover. And that's Antoinette's first turnover of the night. So she's dribbling across the line. She passes the ball over to Natalie Rippey. Natalie passes it to Kate Parrish. Kate back to Antoinette at the top of the key. Antoinette's just dribbling around, trying to get the offense set up here. Antoinette's been really leading the team. She's a captain. She's a senior year. She's already committed to William Jewell. So it'll be exciting to see what her college career has. And Antoinette out on the wing. Gets it over to Natalie Malott. Natalie Malott's also having a pretty good year. She's averaging 12 points a game, and that's her first turnover as well. And the Lady Hornets have really been dominating the time possession so far in this game, but that is a foul. So we'll see who the foul's on right now. Looks like it might have been on Kate Parrish, but we'll see what the ref has to say. There's white 40. There's Natalie Rippey. My bad. So that's Natalie's first foul on the night. And the Hornets throwing the ball to Cassie Turner. Cassie Turner's dribbling around, guarded by Antoinette Mussolini, dishes it out to Chandler Prater. Northtown still has all their stars in the game, and so does Pius. And down on the top of the key, back up to the top again, moving the ball around. They haven't done much action inside. Northtown's got some height, specifically with Lahaja Bolan, one of the players to watch. And Chandler Prater has 4 points on the night so far. And Kate Parrish has the ball dribbling down the court, pass over to Olivia Irvie. Olivia takes it down the line, through the legs of Natalie Rippey, but Elena Malai catches it, but is blocked. And Northtown has the ball dribbling down the court. And out to Cassie Turner. Cassie misses again, but Northtown does get the rebound. Antoinette got the steal there, and Antoinette passes down to Elena Malott down the corner. Kate Parrish has the ball now and dribbling around. Back out to Elena Malott in the corner. Just pump fake. Back to Kate Parrish. Olivia Irvie has it now. Got the ball for Kate Parrish. Back over to Kate Parrish. And Kate Parrish passes down to Elena Malott. Northtown's in a 2-3 zone is what it looks like. And the Lady Warriors have a 3 outside, 2 in the lane offense going around. They really been just swinging around the top. A little bit of movement down to Kate Parrish as well. So Antoinette for 3, and it looks like it's off a little bit. So Antoinette on her first shot of the game. Missed it, but so Antoinette's 0 for 1 on that. And number 5, Chandler Prater, now has 6 points in the game. Chandler Prater, number 5 for Northtown, is a 5'9" junior. She mainly played forward, but so far she's a leading scorer for North Kansas City. She has 6 points, and the only other person on the board is number 3, Cassie Turner. On the other side of the court, Antoinette's the only, Olivia Irvie is the only one to score. She made 1 free throw but missed a second. Olivia does have 1 turnover. Antoinette's not being as not has the ball as much as we'd like in order to get the W. So now the Warriors are back out on the court, and Antoinette's dribbling down the court. Antoinette Mussolini, senior point guard, passes over to Olivia Irvie. And it looks like the Hornets were putting on a little bit of a press on there on this part, and the Warriors are still swinging the ball around, and another turnover by Elena Malott. Elena is number 15, so she has 2 turnovers, but that is a rebound by number 2. And luckily, the North Kansas City Hornets did not score in that last possession. Some people wanted a foul, so Antoinette down the corner now, throws the ball up, and it's going to stay with the Lady Warriors. Looks like a block, tipped out of bounds by number 30, which is Mackenzie Calloway. So now the first sub of the game is coming in. Number 35, Angela Lee, is subbing out, and number 12, Jalen Kelsey, is coming in. So Antoinette has the ball at the top of the key. She passes over to Olivia Irvie. Olivia drives in and misses, but good try by Olivia. So Olivia now just missed her first shot after missing a couple free throws, and Northtown shoots again but misses. Antoinette has the ball dribbling down the court, and Kate Parrish has the ball now dribbling downside. Olivia Irvie for 3, and she makes it. Olivia Irvie now has 3 points, and she's the leading scorer for Pius with 4 points. She's the only one from Pius on the board, and she's 1 for 1 on the night. 1 for 2, excuse me. And rebound by Natalie Rippey. Great rebound there. That's her first of the night. So Pius has 3 rebounds so far. Antoinette with the ball. Passes down to Elena Malott down low. Elena shoots a 3, and will the Warriors get another one? Good attempt, offensive rebound, Kate Parrish. Number 5, that's her first rebound of the night. And travel by another 5. Great effort by Antoinette Mussolini. And now Hannah Simone and Lexi Chirpich are coming in the game, both seniors, and Olivia Irvie and Natalie Rippey are coming out of the game. So Antoinette's dribbling down the court, and the Lady Hornets look like they transitioned into man, is what it looks like. Yeah, they're in man now. So I went from the 2-3 zone to man out of that timeout. And Elena Malott misses again, but good attempt. That's a good shot by Elena Malott. That's what Pius is going to need to do tonight, is just keep up the effort Now turnover by number 12, Hannah Simone. That's her first of the night. And foul down low. And now at the line is Elena Malott, who averages 12 points a game. We'll see what her free throws are like today. As on the year, she makes her first one. And so Elena Malott's now on the board. That's her first point of the night. And so the Lady Warriors, the score is now 9-5. The Lady Warriors are down. North Kansas City's driven the ball around up top. And Kate Parrish needs some help down low, and it's a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Lexi Chirpich, number 45. No, excuse me, 40. 42, excuse me. Lexi Chirpich is number 42. So that's her first of the night. And number 1 on the Lady Warriors is Olivia Irving, and she's the leading scorer with 3 points. And the Warriors are back on the board. Who? And Antoinette Mussolini scored that last basket for the Warriors. She now has 2 points. She's 1 for 2 on the night. Pass down low against Lexi Chirpich. And number 35 for Northtown just scored, and that is Angel Lee. She has 2 points on the night. And Antoinette's at the top of the key. They expanded it's a 1-3-1 defense now. Hannah Simone takes the shot. Number 12. She's 0 for 1 on the night. And following this game, it's going to be the varsity basketball team for the Warriors, and as they play Northtown as well. The score is 11-7 with a minute left in the first quarter. Northtown's passing the ball around up top. They shoot the 3 off a little bit, and rebound by Natalie Rippey. Another rebound for her. That's her second rebound of the night. She does have 1 foul to go along with that. And pass down to Hannah Simone. Hannah Simone turns the ball over. And out of bounds. The block shot there off the hand. So it's now Pius ball. So Hannah Simone's going to throw the ball into Antoinette Mussolini. And the Lady Warriors are coached by Krista Daniels, also the head volleyball coach at St. Pius at the time. Now Antoinette Mussolini dribbling the ball down the court. And she passes the ball to Kate Parrish. Kate Parrish drives in the lane but turns the ball over. So far the Lady Warriors are playing decent, down by 4. About to end the quarter. Northtown's passing the ball top, and that ball's over to Cassie Turner. Cassie passes the ball over to, that is McKenna Price, and Cassie's in the wall. Cassie shoots the 3 and she makes it. So that is the end of the first quarter, and the Lady Warriors are down 14-7 after Cassie Turner makes another 3-pointer with time running out the clock. So Cassie Turner for North Kansas City has 6 points, along with Chandler Prater, who also has 6 points. Cassie's a senior. She's one of the players to watch. On the other side of the board, Lady Warriors have a total of 7 points. Number 1, Olivia Irving has 3 points. Number 2, Antoinette Mussolini has 2 points. And number 15, Elena Malott has 2 points. So far, nothing surprising out there. Number 23 ranked North Kansas City Hornets, Lady Hornets, are putting on a show tonight against Pius, but Pius is still in the game, so you got to give him some compliments there. So now, first buzzer just sounded. And now the Lady Warriors are coming back out on the court. Northtown's coming out of their huddle too, coached by Jeff Lacey. It's going to be Warriors ball coming out of this quarter. So in the second quarter, scores 14-7. Antoinette Mussolini has the ball up top, passing by Hannah Simone, Lexi Chirpich, Olivia Irving, and Natalie Rippey are also out there. to start this second quarter. Hannah Simone dribbling the ball around top, pass over to Antoinette Mussolini. Has the ball down in the corner. Olivia's got the ball now. She passes over to Hannah Simone. Hannah Simone shoots it, and she makes it. So Hannah Simone's now on the board. She has 2 points as well. 1 for 2 on the night shooting. It's a jump shot right at the line for 2 points. Now, score is 14-9. Northtown's got the ball now. Passes up to Cassie Turner. Cassie passes it down over to McKenna Price. Aggressive defense by Antoinette, just like we said earlier, and she'd do good on. And the ball rims out. Rebound by Lexi Chirpich. Great job. That's her first rebound of the night. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Lexi Chirpich. Excuse my cough right now. I'm just coming over with some strep throat. So sorry for the rapid coughing. Almost intercepted by Hannah Simone. And it's a foul and one. That's Hannah Simone's going to be her first foul on the night. So that sends number 5 for Northtown, Chandler Prater, to the line. She has 6 points on the night. Let's see if she'll make it. Or excuse me, 8 points on the night. Let's see if she can make it 9 and make it a 3-point play. And she does. That's 9 points for Chandler Prater for North Kansas City. The score is 17-9. 7 minutes left in the second half. Hannah Simone throws the ball into Antoinette Mussolini. And Antoinette's dribbling down the court. And she passes over to Kate. Alexi Chirpich. Olivia Irby for 3. And off the board a little bit. Hannah Simone with the rebound. Her first rebound of the night. Attempted shot by Natalie Rippey. And she misses. Rebound by Northtown. Northtown's dribbling the ball down. Now Pius is in a 2-3 zone as well. And that's number 15 with her first bucket of the night. That's Lahana Bolans. And now Antoinette Mussolini dribbling down the court. Antoinette's really been leading this team so far this year, especially as they were in the Liberty North tournament. She was named the most valuable player. Turnover by number 1, Olivia Irby. That's her first turnover of the night. And now the Lady Warriors are struggling to get back in. Good almost steal by Hannah Simone. Got to give her some credit on those active hands there. I know that's what Pius has been preaching. Pius coach is coached by Krista Daniels. Mr. Monachino's also helping her out, and so is Mr. Murphy. So that's going to be a Warrior ball after that travel. Ball goes into Antoinette Mussolini. She's dribbling on the court. Now, she can be more aggressive, in my opinion. I think driving the ball more. She's really been working on passing the ball more, and so good for her. But she does turn over the ball there. She's trying to do too much with it. That's her second turnover on the night. As I said earlier, Antoinette's committed to William Jewell, and she's obviously frustrated going to the bench right now. I was talking to her earlier, and as you know, the Warriors made a heck of a run last year, making all the way to the state championship. And Antoinette was a part of that team, and she was a big leader of that team as well. They did have some other players like Abby Hoop, who now plays for the Missouri State Bears, excuse me. And she's succeeding very well down there. And my cameraman, Thomas Rudkins, saying he misses that team. And I think we all do, but it's going to be an exciting season for the Lady Warriors this year, and also for the men as well. And there's 5 minutes and 51 seconds left in the first half. The score is 19-9. And the Lady Warriors are discussing what they need to do to overcome this 10-point deficit. Do you have Mark Lockowitz's number? No. And our halftime show today is going to be Mark Lockowitzer, hopefully. He's a baseball player here at St. Pius X. We'll try to get him up here. And the teams are coming out, and they're ready to get started after that brief timeout by the Lady Warriors. And it's going to be Northtown ball. And Northtown's dribbling down the court. They pass it down over to McKenna Price. And turnover, steal by Olivia Irby. Great effort there. She passed over to Antoinette Mussolini. Antoinette's got the ball now. Antoinette's got a little lane. She's driving down there. Oh, another turnover for Antoinette. The ball was stolen by Northtown, and Northtown throws it up, and it looks like that foul's going to be on Elena Malott. That's her second foul. Oh, excuse me, her first foul. A little shove there. So now, number 10, McKenna Price, the 5'3" freshman for Northtown, is on the line. And she makes her first one. So that puts her on the board. Those are her first points of the night. And now she's shooting her second free throw. The score is 20-9 now, and so Lady Warriors getting a little beat, and she misses the second one. A little bit of a fight for the ball down at the bottom, and it looks like the ball went out of bounds on Chandler Prater, or so the call was. So that's Pius ball, and Kate Parrish is on the ball. A little changing up there. Number 10, McKenna Price is coming out for Northtown. Number 30, Mackenzie Calloway is coming in. She started the game, but she's not on the board. So Kate Parrish has the ball now, jumping down the court. And number 1, Olivia Irvy's got the ball now. She passed the ball back to Kate Parrish. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on number 5, Chandler Prater. And the Lady Warriors just stay aggressive. I think this could be more of a learning experience for them, as Northtown is not one of the usual teams we play. They're playing more out of convenience, us being right down the road from them. Ball back over to Antoinette Musarisi. She pulls up and makes it, so that's 4 points on the night for her. And she is 2 for 3 on her shots. And Northtown's got the ball now. They're passing the ball along. St. Pius X still in the zone. Questionable walk, and that's going to be a foul on Antoinette Musarisi. That's her first foul on the night. And I hear Krista Daniels down there, and she's liking the aggressiveness down there. And I know she's, as I said earlier, it's more of a learning experience at this point, and trying to keep your team confident in themselves throughout the season. It's a good game to get better in, put in some people that don't usually get playing time, but we haven't had that reach that point yet. Northtown's got the ball now, and they're passing over. Number 5, Chandler Prater, shoots a 3, but she misses. Rebound, Elena Malott, number 15. Good rebound by Elena Malott. And Antoinette's got the ball now, and she's dribbling around up top. Pass the ball over to Olivia Irvy. And Antoinette shoots a 3, and it's in, bouncing around. So Antoinette's got 7 points on the night. 2 for 4 on shots. All right, excuse me, 3 for 4 on shots. That's a good number to be at, 75% on the line. I mean, that's a number she's feeling confident with. And I was talking to her earlier about it. And number 5, Chandler Prater, scores again for Northtown, now at 11 points on the night. Antoinette Musarisi's now has the ball dribbling up the court. You could tell Antoinette really dominates the time of possession for all the Lady Warriors. And the ball back up top to Olivia Irvy. Pass over to Elena Malott. Elena Malott shoots a 3, bouncing around. And Natalie Rippey, good effort down under the basket. Even though Elena Malott missed the basket, 1 for 4 on the night now is Elena Malott. 2 points, comes with 2 turnovers as well. Now Cassie Turner dribbling the ball around. She missed the shot. Pass over to number 15. That was Lahaja Bulano. Rebound, Natalie Rippey. So that's 3 rebounds for her on the night. I know Pius is going to be very looking forward to those rebounds by the young Natalie Rippey. Natalie is a freshman, 5'9" freshman. Should be excited to see 4 years out of her, as she's already starting her freshman year. So it's going to be a turnover by the Lady Warriors. Cassie Turner for the North Kansas City Hornets got the ball. And a little bit of push and shoving down there by Chandler Prater. Cassie Turner got the ball. A good effort by Kate Parrish, knocking the ball out, but ball out of bounds, and now it's going to be Northtown's ball. A little bit of subbing out. Number 25, Samaya Anderson's coming out of the game. Number 35, who started, Angelique's back in the game. So now Cassie Turner's throwing the ball back into Chandler Prater. Chandler's the leading scorer with 11 points. And Northtown's working the ball up top. And they still are working the ball up top. Throws the ball inbounds. Elena Malott with the steal. And Elena Malott, number 15. That's her first steal of the game. And Caitlin Garcia comes running in, and Caitlin Garcia comes in for Kate Parrish. That's Kate Parrish's first time out of the game tonight. First time we'll see Caitlin Garcia, number 14 for the Lady Warriors. Olivia Rivers got the ball now. Olivia's going to be leading the team next year as Antoinette's a senior and she's leaving. She works the ball back down to Elena Malott. And that's an assist for Elena Malott there. And that's her first assist of the night. The first assist for Pius overall is the night. And now the Now the Warriors called the Hornets called that timeout there. And that was their first timeout of the half. First warning now as the teams come back out. It was a 30-second timeout. We have 2 minutes left on the clock. Score's 22-16, so the score's a little bit closer now. And the Warriors bringing out all their starters except for Caitlin Garcia and Kate Parrish that slipped out. So North Kansas City is dribbling the ball down the court with 2 minutes left. Obviously upset after giving up 7 points to the Lady Warriors since the last timeout. Good timeout there. And the Warriors are still in a 2-3 zone. And the Hornets have 4 people out there. Cassie Turner now makes her 9th point of the game. That was another 3-pointer by her. Elena Malott dribbling the ball down the court, passes over to Olivia Irving. Olivia passes over to Antoinette Musarisi, Musarisi's got the ball at the top of the key. And Caitlin Garcia's working her way in and out. It looks like the Hornets are back into a man defense while the Warriors are working out 3 on the outside, 2 on the inside, setting picks on the inside, setting picks on the outside, passing over to Antoinette Musarisi. Antoinette's dribbling the ball around this court. As I said earlier, Warriors' keys to success in this game is dominating the time of possession like they had earlier. And Elena Malott's now got the ball, and the ball is out of bounds now, so it's going to remain Warriors' ball. Now the Lady Warriors have the inbounds play. 2 people at the top of the key, 2 people at the bottom of the key. Olivia Irby's throwing the ball in. Pass over to Natalie Rippey, the freshman. Freshman's doing a pretty good job. She's a pretty good center for the Warriors. And now Olivia Irby's got the ball at the top of the key. Olivia's passing the ball now. Pass over to Antoinette Musarisi. Antoinette's shooting that's a 2-pointer, excuse me. A little bit too much on it there. Antoinette's 3 for 5 on the game, shooting those shots. Now Antoinette's got the ball again. As I said, she's the leader of the team. She's dominating the time possession. Passes the ball over to Elena Malott. Elena Malott misses again. So Elena Malott's 1 for 5 on the game. Probably not where she wants to be, but at least she's shooting the ball, being aggressive. So now Northtown has a chance, but they get the offensive rebound after missing the shot. And that's a foul. Looks like it's going to be on Elena Malott. And might be her second foul if it's on her. We'll see what it calls. Yep, 1-5. That is Elena Malott. That's her second foul. So now Chandler Prater's at the line. Chandler Prater's the leading scorer for the North Kansas City Hornets with 11 points. And she makes her first free throw to make that 12 points in the first half. Scores 26-16 now. Let's see if the Lady Warriors can make up this deficit before the end of the half. And she misses the second one, and the Lady Warriors fail to get their defensive rebound. So it's offensive rebound, North Kansas City, but steal Antoinette Musarisi. That's her first steal of the game. She's got 7 points, but clearly upset with her performance. And she shoots a 3 and misses it. She's trying to obviously dominate by the end of the half, but that's all right. So the final score is 26-16 going into the second half. And now we'll go over to the Palmies before our halftime report. And we're back for the halftime show at the Lady Warriors basketball game. I'm here with Mark and Dominic. And Mark's a baseball player here at Pius and had a big shoulder injury this past elbow, excuse me, a big elbow injury this past Tommy John surgery, right? And then I'm here with Dominic Ross, who just plays all the sports, right?
All basketball, baby.
And so, Mark, how's the progression going of the elbow? Is it healing? Are you gonna be ready for the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's feeling good, feeling great. It's going to be a good year. We're looking to make a state run this year.
All right. Well, I mean, any new kids to watch, or how's the team gonna be looking?
Freshmen that I know of, not really. Some may come out and surprise us. Other than that, we got lots of talent from the previous years. I think we have 5 or 6 returning seniors, so starters. So that's good. That's good.
And Dominic, how'd the football season go for you?
Football season went great this season. Tough loss to Maryville, but it's kind of expected.
How's basketball going so far for you? How's the team looking? How are you playing?
Basketball is going good. Hopefully we get off to a better start than what's happening, but you know, hopefully we'll make it to districts this year.
And what's baseball season gonna entail for you?
Well, it's gonna be fun, especially on the new field. So, just looking forward to sports.
All right, thanks guys. We'll send it back for the rest of the halftime show.
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay, we're gonna finish the rest of our halftime show right now. Going over the stats, the leading scores for Pius are number 1, Livy Irving with 5 points. Number 2, Antoinette Musarisi with 7 points. Number 12, Hannah Simone with 2 points, and Elena Malat with another 2 points. The keys to victory for the rest of the half are going to be the Warriors are going to need to control the ball, and they're also going to need to have less turnovers. So in the second half, I'm going to be joined by Mark Lockowitzer, and we're going to get this show on the road. So you just start there and play.
Let's do this. Oh, air ball there by North Kansas City. Antoinette Musarisi with the ball, coming down court. Oh, she drives right behind the back, spin move. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Olivia Irving with the ball.
That's your girl, right, Mark? How's that going?
No answer. Olivia Irving driving right. Dishes off to Antoinette with the floater. And no good. All right, North Kansas City with the ball, going down court, number 5. She's having a big game so far, double digits already with the layup, and no good. Here comes Antoinette back down with the ball. Moose drives left. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And a lot of contact there on that missed shot. Antoinette's 3 for 8 on the day. Antoinette was looking at the ref like, what happened? And what do you think about that, Mark?
She gave him the stank eye, and I think everybody on the Pius sideline was giving him the stank eye. Pius has the ball back though. Moose up top, at the top of the key, dribbling around. Ooh, giving 5 the works. Oh, Olivia Irving with the ball, 5 points on the day, having herself a game. 4 points, my bad. Oh, Elena Malat with the rebound. She's going up hard, and 2 for your Lady Warriors.
The score is 26-18 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Lady Warriors are trying to get a rebound. Natalie Rippey, the freshman.
Look at that, freshman, fresh meat. That's what we like seeing coming in. Abby Hipp was a freshman when she started out, and look at her now. She's a former Pius basketball player. She's getting time in about 8 to 10 minutes a game down at Missouri State University and their women's basketball team. They're having a heck of a year right now. Northtown driving down court, 5 with the layup, and it's no
miss.
good.
Rebound, Kate Parrish. It's her second rebound of the night. So, Mark, how'd the game go that you went down to Springfield to visit and watch Abby Hip, the former Warrior?
You know, it was really cool. Abby actually gave us some free tickets, and we went down. I actually went down with the current SPX player, Olivia Irving, #1, 4 points on the game so far. And I went down with her, and we saw Abby play, and it was cool. She didn't start, but they actually played nationally ranked. I think they're right now 13, University of Missouri. And, you know, it was a good game. It came down to the wire. Mizzou ended up winning by 10, but I think there was 2 to 3 minutes left in the game, and it was a 2-point game. The whole time, 1-point game.
So that's 5 rebounds on the day for Natalie Rippey. Pretty impressive. She did miss her first free throw, though. Kind of disappointing. Pius hasn't made too many of those in this game. She's 0 for 1 on free throws, but Antoinette's kind of having a rough game. She's 3 for 10 on field goals. But Natalie Rippey made the shot. She's been playing a heck of a game with some big rebounds and everything like that.
You know, right now I think what's really hurting us is we're just kind of playing scrappy. You know, this bigger team, every girl I think is bigger than every one of our girls. We don't have much size to our team this year. Lost our big girl, Abby Hip. There's Olivia Irving with the steal, but she gives it right back. Back to what I was saying there, Zach. They get big team. They got lots of talent. I think they got a couple D1 prospects on their team. #5, I'm pretty sure, has got offers from KU. So lots of talent there. But I think if we continue to give that team effort, Elena Malott with the 3 is no good. But if we continue to give that team effort, I think that maybe we can pull this one out.
That's right, Mark. As we said before the game, one of the keys for North Kansas City as they were playing was use their athleticism, and it's clearly shown. And number 15 scores again. That's 4 points on the day for her. North Kansas City only has 5 people that have scored so far, and Antoinette misses again, so she's 3 for 11, obviously very frustrated. But she does have 7 points on the day, and she can't be complaining when her team's only scored 18 points.
Hey, like I said, Olivia Irving, 4 of those 18 points. She's giving an effort right there. 5 of the 18. That's all my bad. That's my bad, Zach. I'm cutting her short. But, you know, it's what's the score? We're down by 10 right now. It's going to be.
Antoinette makes it.
There we go. Moose with the 2. Nice lay-in right there from Antoinette Moose-Cerisi. I believe she's now had 9 points. Starting to pick it up a little bit from the Warriors.
So 9 points for Antoinette, but that goes with a 33% free throw shooting and 3 turnovers. The turnover ratio is not too bad at all, Mark, but overall the Warriors do need to work on it, as only 3 of their players have not had a turnover in this game. And overall, Pius, as we said before the game, needs less turnovers, especially in the second half. If they want to win this game, you got to have less turnovers.
Turnovers are killer, man. If you can keep turnovers down and make your free throws, there's a good chance you're going to win the game. There's Pius with a foul on the rebound. That's looks like it's on number 5 on the white. That would be number 3 for Kate Parrish, starting to get into a little foul trouble.
Never mind, that's your first.
Never mind, that is Kate Parrish's first foul. That is Zach's mistake. 15 with the offensive board.
Another thing Pius needs to work on is their defensive rebounds. They gave up way too many offensive rebounds, but Antoinette on the rebound right there. That's her 3rd rebound. She pulls up and it rims out, so she's 4 for 13 on the day. And the Warriors haven't had too many offensive rebounds, but the North Kansas City has on top of their rebounds galore they've already had. They're just bigger, faster, stronger. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, there's a rebound for number 40 again, our freshman. She's doing good, but yeah, I mean, they are just physically destroying us inside the paint. We can't do anything right now. They're bigger and stronger. I mean, speed, I think we're pretty equal. Antoinette's speed, she might be the fastest on the court, but other than that, we don't have any size. I think our biggest girl is either a freshman or Lexi, and they don't compare to their big girls.
So just a quick run over for the stats. Antoinette's leading the team with 11 points. Behind her is Olivia Irby with 5 points, and behind her is Elena Malott with 4. Elena Malott averages 12 points a game. She's not playing that way today. And rebounds-wise, the freshman, Natalie Rippey, 5'9" freshman, has 7 rebounds on the day. 1 point, but you can't be too aggressive around that mark. She hasn't shot the ball much either. So as they're coming out of the timeout now, it's Northtown's ball.
Man, what a day for her. 7 rebounds. That's a day. You know what? If she can get that over 10, that's a decent stat line, especially against a big team like Northtown. Northtown with the ball. They're looking to start to break away again from Pius. Pius on a 5-point run right now. There we go. Kate Parrish with the steal and the 2. 3-point game for the Warriors. Finally back down to one score. Here we go again.
I'm sure Northtown that timeout was not happy with the team bringing the game this close again, and especially against a team like Northtown. Pius is playing very well, but a 3-pointer by Northtown there, and that's number 5, Chandler Prater's 15 points for the night. And Hannah Simone's got the ball right now. She's a senior, along with Lexi Chirpich and Antoinette Musarisi. Now Elena Malot's got the ball back up top to Antoinette.
Yeah, you know, I was watching at halftime. Johnny Conforti looked real good out there shooting his layups in the warm-up for the boys game. We'll be back to you live for that right after this game. He looked real good.
What's your prediction for that game, Mark?
You know, I heard Tommy Homebrecker can actually dunk now, so who knows what's going to happen there. But I also heard that they got some very athletic men on their team, so who knows what's going to happen.
Well, Mark, you know my prediction is somebody's going to get dunked on or dunk in that next game. What do you think?
I hope there's a poster. That's all I hope for. I want to make a poster out of somebody, whether it's a Warriors player or a Hornets player. I want somebody getting dunked on.
And that is number 12, Hannah Simone's second foul in the game. She doesn't get too much playing time anymore, but she's getting some more playing time as a senior. She didn't play too much last year. But now in the game is Lexi Chirpich, and she came in for Elena Malott. So Elena Malott's not on the bench, and that's going to be a foul on Lexi Chirpich. And Lexi's number 42. That's her second foul in the game. So both her and Hannah Simone have fouled. The score's 31-26 with 1:59 left in the third quarter. As they progress into the fourth quarter, the game just keeps getting closer and closer, Mark, huh?
Yeah, Zach, still a lot of time to play, a lot of points to be scored. It's a very, very low-scoring game. You know, they got 31 points, and 15 or 16 of those are from their big girl, number 5. Well, she's a big girl, but she's also their guard and their shooter and their rebounder, and she just does everything. She's an absolute beast on the court, and I mean, we're trying, but I don't think it's possible to contain her.
Yeah, she's leading the team with 16 points. And anytime you come to a visiting place and you put up 16 points, that's impressive. But Antoinette scores again. That's 13 points for her. She's 6 for 15 on the day. So she's turning the day around. She made the last couple of ones. I'm sure Krista Danas was talking in her head, trying to get her fixed.
Oh, I'm sure Krista gave her a tongue lashing. Look at that offensive foul on Northtown. Pius with the ball, down by 5. Here we go. Time to bring it within 1 again. Let's do this, Warriors.
Minute 29 left, and I'm thinking Pius' strategy right now is just hold on to the ball, score, bring the game back into one possession before the end of this quarter, and then just dominate the fourth quarter. That's where Pius is going. That's going to be a foul on number 10, McKenna Price, the freshman for Northtown. She's had a decent game so far. She scored a couple baskets, but more importantly, she's been in the presence, passing the ball around, getting a lot of playing time as a freshman, just like Natalie Rippey. I mean, just getting those freshmen exposed out there, getting them some playing time will mean wonders down the road.
Yeah, I think she's more of a six-buck girl, kind of a fill-in role, just in there trying to get some playing time, some experience. Six girl of the year, you know, Mizzou back in 2011, can't remember his name, but 6th man of the year, and some issues happened. He got into a little trouble, got dropped by the team, got cut by the team, and I don't think he's playing anymore. He might be playing overseas, but 6 man can get you somewhere in life.
So Antoinette's turned it's 2 by number 5, so she's 18 points on it. So Antoinette's turned a 33% shooting game into almost an 80%. She's up for 16 now. She's really turned the game around, and it's 34-30 with 30 seconds left. Pius has the ball.
Yeah, this game has really turned into a Antoinette Musarisi and a Chandler Prater game. Antoinette with the missed 3, but Lexi Chirpich with the big rebound. She's swatted by number 3, but back to what I was saying, this is Antoinette Musarisi and Chandler Prater. I mean, back and forth, they just go at each other back and forth, and there's Chandler Prater, number 5, with the travel. Looks like we got 19 seconds left, and Pius with the ball.
Well, the difference between Chandler Prater and Antoinette Musarisi, they both handle the ball the same, is Chandler Prater's
A foot taller.
Yeah, 5'9", and Antoinette's nowhere close to that, unfortunately. That's why Chandler Prater's going to KU and Antoinette's going to William Jewell. But good for both of them.
Hey, you know what?
I think full ride.
Yeah, full ride's a full ride. Antoinette, it's her size. If you give 3 or 4 inches to Antoinette, she's going D1, no doubt. I think with the talent that she has and what she's shown she can do, she definitely has a chance to bring back the Durant Award to KC again, just like Abby Hipp last year. There's Elena Malott with the 3, and no good. All right, we're heading into the fourth quarter now. 4-point game, 34-30. Pius is down to Northtown.
So just kind of going against what we said earlier, is it doesn't matter your size. Both Chandler Prater and Antonette Mussolini have dropped 16 points in the game.
Oh, yeah.
They've both done it in different fashions, where Antonette shot way more, and if she was playing lights out like she usually does, that 16 points could be an easy 30 points. What do you think about that?
You know what? It's not the size of your height, it's the size of your heart. It's the determination, the grit, the want to kill it, the motivation. You just got to want to do it, and you can do it. And I think Antonette Moose has just shown us that all tonight. You know what? She started out slow. She was missing. She couldn't make it. She got pissed off. She was angry, and she's picked it up, and she's got what? What do we got, like 16 points now? Moose is really feeling it. Now here in the fourth quarter, she's going to pick it up. She's going to hit 30. Mark my word.
All right, there you have it from the play-by-play guy here. And that's going to have 30, but she's been averaging 18 points a game this year. She's right on track to surpass that, just like Mark said. On the other hand, Elena Malott's not playing her best game, but I mean, she's been passing the ball well. She's got a couple assists in there, not too many turnovers, a couple of rebounds. She does have a pair of fouls to go with that, though. So we'll see if she can turn that around in the fourth quarter, and if Antonette can keep her game up.
You know, I think we just need to start playing dirtier basketball. I think if we just keep hacking 5, just keep hacking her, she's going to go down and she's going to lose that scholarship, and I think that's what we all want. Whether we're going to admit it or not, we know that number 5 needs to get hurt. There's Natalie Rippey with 2, 34-32.
That's her first point for the night. I mean, for a freshman, I mean, you can't even complain if they're putting 2 points on the board with 7 rebounds. I mean, that's impressive. And now North Kansas City Hornets have the ball, and they're throwing the ball around, back up to Chandler Prater at the top. She's a big girl. She's tall, lengthy. Antonette with the turnover, or with the steal, excuse me. That's her second of the night, along with 16 points, 3 turnovers, and 2 rebounds. She passed over to Kate Parrish. Kate Parrish throws the ball back up to Olivia Irby. Olivia kind of driving to the hole. She's going up left-handed.
Irby with the 2. It's 34-34. Olivia Irby. 7 points for that spot. There we go, tie ball game. Northtown's getting nervous. They only have 2 girls that can shoot. That's all they got.
Well, besides the fact Pius is playing excellent in the second half, Northtown's playing a disappointing game, according to them. I mean, they should be blowing Pius out. They're ranked 23 in the state, but they're not.
Ooh.
And swatted by Elena Malott.
Elena.
Wow.
You know, Elena's got that grit in her. You know, she may be scrappy at times. She is a fierce player. I would be scared to be playing against her right now.
I'm sure Thomas Ringel is too, but
we don't need to bring that one up.
But yeah. So first play of the game by Elena Malott, just fierce, and she's fierce when she can be, but she's also the nicest person in the room when she wants to be too. So Antonette's got the ball at the top of the key now. She passes it over to Olivia Irby. Olivia with the big layup to tie the game up. Antonette's for 3. She shoots it, and it's off the board a little bit, but nothing to be discouraged about. So now it's going to be Lady Hornets ball with 6 minutes left, and it's a tie ball game here in the fourth quarter at St. Pius X.
You know, heck of a game we got going on here. I think the one thing that we're going to have in these last 6 minutes is Jesus Christ. You know, we got a crucifix in our gym. We have Restore All Things in Christ on our floor. I don't believe Northtown has that in their gym. I don't think they're allowed to pray in their gym. I don't think they're allowed to pray in their school. And that should have been a travel, but Elena Lott with another swat, and a foul against Elena Lott. Foul against the Warriors. Northtown will shoot 2.
So that is Elena Malott's 3rd foul in the game. Nothing to be worried about unless they're going into overtime, which we might, with the score being 34-34.
Big free throws here by Northtown.
Yeah, number 15, that is Haja Boyland on the line. Hey, Mark, what do you think number 15's, how's she doing in this game?
You know, Lajada, however you say her name, Lakata.
Boyland.
You know, how many points does she have here? You know, 4 points. You can make that 0 for 2 on free throws for that shot, too. You know, those were clutch free throws, and she couldn't come in clutch. She just doesn't have the talent like the Warriors have. Olivia Irby's got that clutch right there. She's got clutch in her. She made that free throw earlier.
So now Kate Parrish has the second most rebounds on the team with 3, and she got the ball right now. Almost lost it. Passes the ball back to Antonette Mussolini. It's still a tie game after Lahaja Boyland missed 2 free throws. I'll tell you what, Lahaja Boylan's having a difficult game. Not scoring as much as she does, but another turnover by Elena Malott.
Not Elena Malott, Kate Parrish.
Kate Parrish, excuse me.
Kate Parrish trips over her own feet, and you know what? That's okay.
Foul over here.
That's okay. Foul on Irv. Is that Irv?
The
All right. Foul on the Irv. That's her second, I believe. First.
And Cassie Turner's at the line. She has 9 points. Hasn't said much in the second half. Those 9 points all came in the first half for her. So we'll see what happens in the second half. And she's shooting her second free throw now. And it's still a tie game, if you can believe that, after they've had 3 free throw attempts.
Three straight free throws. Make that 4. Another one rims out. You know, number 3, Cassidy Turner, first half. First quarter, actually, she had 9 points. She was 3 for 3 on 3. She put one in to start the game, a dagger in the Pius Warriors' heart, about 5 feet beyond the line, and it was just dirty.
So 8 rebounds for Natalie Rippey on the Warriors. That's freshman, 5'9". That's impressive. Whatever age you are, I'm sure Abby Hip with 8 rebounds would have been happy. So good for her.
I'd have to deny that. Abby Hip averaged about 18 rebounds a game. She averaged a double-double. Sometimes a couple triple-doubles, you know. 1,000 points in her career, Missouri State player. Close call on there on Kate Parrish. May have been a travel. Refs did not call it. Oh, there's another foul on Olivia Irvey. That's a solid foul, though. They have been making free throws. You know what? I'll take it.
So in the past minute and a half, Olivia Irvey's had her first 2 fouls of the game. So her being that aggressive, that's good for her, right?
That's what I like seeing. I like seeing her playing dirty and rough. I like her giving it to the Northtown, giving them a lashing. That's what I like seeing.
And number 5, that's Chandler Prater, Northtown's leading scorer. Misses the first free throw. So 5 free throws down in a row Northtown's missed. So, I mean, the Warriors know they can put them at the line and then miss free throws, so we got to remember that late in the game. But as Mark said earlier, Abby Hitt made the 1,000 points at Pius, and Antoinette Musarisi's on her way. She got to get a couple hundred more, and she's there. It should be accomplishable this year. What do you think, Mark?
What is that about Antoinette?
Oh, excuse me. Not 1,000 points, but actually leading scorer of all-time Pius history. So she's a couple hundred points away from that.
Oh yeah. She's already hit 1,000, if I think so, right? Yeah, she already hit 1,000. She's going for the all-time Pius record. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I think I may be able to pull that up if you give me here a few minutes. I'll get right back to you on that one, Zach.
And that's the 4th foul on Elena Malott as the Lady Hornets are back at the line and scores 35-34 with 4 minutes left in the game. So another timeout taken on the floor. And I mean, so far, interesting game. The Warriors put them back on the line, and Antoinette Musarisi hasn't done much, but she's been moving the ball around. And it's a good time. Pius has realized that you can put the Lady Hornets on the line, and they're not going to be making their free throws. As they're 1 for 6 on their last free throws, and they have 2 more right here. But we got a Lahaja Boland on the line again, Mark, and maybe she'll make a couple more.
She's been struggling. We'll see if she can pull through here. Hopefully not, though.
That's right. I mean, we want the Warriors to be down by 1 point after these free throws. 2's not going to hurt anything. 3 won't either. And she misses the first one. Just a line drive at the backboard. What sport is this?
Hey, she's definitely not playing baseball right here, Zach. Definitely not.
I don't know if she'd make the Warrior baseball team, but that's what she's on the basketball team. Makes her second free throw.
You know, we're looking for some pitcher. She looks like she's got some height, 5'11". I bet she's got an absolute cannon. We may have to ask her to come try out. Maybe get her a scholarship. Who knows?
Well, that's a good idea, Mark. We'll see. But remember, Pius does not offer scholarships for athletics. They've instilled that in all their students.
We're all about academics and faith here, buddy. Athletics, that comes third. You know, I'm sitting here looking at the Pius Lady Warriors basketball records, and actually something caught my eye. Olivia Irvey, as a sophomore, has the highest free throw percentage in a season with 80.5%. You know, that's better than a lot of NBA players.
How many free throws did she shoot? Does it say, Mark? Do you know?
You know, I'm not sure.
The way she's going tonight, she shoots probably 3 or 4 free throws a game, and for 2 years already, or a year or whatever, I'm sure she shot a couple hundred free throws.
You know, she was actually half a percentage ahead of Antoinette Musarisi. Ant was at 80%. There's number 5 again with that 3.
Yep, Chandler Prater now 20 points on the night. Solid game for her out there, and Antoinette's got 16 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Pius is down by 5, 39-34. Antoinette at the top of the key for 2. And off the back a little bit. Now Ripley working hard down there, trying to get an interception by Antoinette Mitsubishi. Did a little move. Oh, and she almost makes it. So now she's 7 for 21 on the night. Back at that 33%. But she could change that around real quick as she continues to dominate this offense. Man, she did have another steal. That's her 3rd steal on the night. That's what you get with having Antoinette Mitsubishi on the team. So number 5, Chandler Prater now has 22 points on the night. Northtown's looking to be playing like themselves.
Yeah, you know, Chandler Prater, she's really starting to take over. I think she has her last, 6 points. It's going to be tough to stop her in these last 2 minutes of the game. Antoinette's trying to take over, but she's really struggling with 5'9", Chandler Prater on her. You know, Antoinette's only 5'3", 5'4", so there she goes. She airballs her floater there, but number 3 on the fast break, and she actually throws the ball up and hits the bottom of the backboard. A pretty ugly looking shot, if you ask me there, Zach.
Well, I'll tell you what, she's a senior. She shouldn't make mistakes like that. Antoinette misses another layup. Obviously frustrated out there. She's upset with herself. I don't think she's upset with her team because their team's played pretty good hanging in with Northtown. So Chandler Prater scores again, and the Warriors are going to call timeout. The score is 43-34 now. And Warriors obviously down a little bit. 2 minutes left in the game. Looking a little different for them now. What do you think, Mark?
You know, this is where the Northtown dominance shows. Their size and athletic ability, and number 5. I mean, you take number 5 off this Northtown team, they are not a good team. A couple girls who can shoot, maybe a little bit of size, but they're not a good team without her.
You know what? That's right, Mark. She's got 24 points. You take that away, Pius is up big. But other than that, I mean, Northtown's given the lead away big time in just a matter of a minute or 2. And that's exactly what we have left on the clock. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a little Pius comeback out of this timeout.
You know, 9-point lead, it's 2 threes. 2 threes and we're within 1 point. Antoinette Mitsubishi comes out with the ball, pops a 3, turn around, get a steal, maybe a foul, miss the free throws. You know, Northtown's really been struggling. That's been their weakness this whole game, is their free throws. Keep the ball out of number 5's hands, though. I don't think she's missed. I think she's missed maybe 1 free throw. Get it to 15. 15's 1 for 6 on free throws on the night. So just make her shoot the ball.
Yeah, I'm telling you, just pound the ball in the Lajada Boyland, and you'll be good because she'll be at the line, maybe make 1 every 6 or so, and then get the rebound. You just Natalie Ripley like she's been doing and get those rebounds. So now Antoinette's got the ball dribbling down the court, and she's not picking up yet. Doesn't want the time to start the clock, but Chandler Prater did a little move. She picked it up. Back up to Hannah Simone. Hannah Simone shoots it. Oh, and it's off the mark just a little bit.
Yeah, you know, Hannah Simone, she 2 points right now. That would have been a good shot to make, but you know what? We're giving our best effort right here, the Warriors are, and we're going to keep pushing it.
Aggressiveness and repetition are what I'm looking for in these last couple minutes if Pius wants to have a shot.
You know what? Dignity. Right here, this is where we show our grit. Right here. I know, 9-point game, only a minute 30 left. The odds aren't in our favor as Northtown's probably just going to try and hold the ball and run out the clock. But this is where we show who we really are as a team, and this is how we make our state run this year.
I think it's character, Mark, not dignity. It's character.
It's all of the above, if you ask me. Number 5 again. She's unstoppable, Zach. She's got 26 points right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if Chandler Prater's in the Kansas City High School All-Star game along with Antoinette Mitsubishi, just like Natalie Denzer and Abby Hipp were last year, where Abby got her award for Best Basketball Player in Kansas City, Mark.
Yeah, what an award that was. Best female basketball player in the Kansas City area. Missouri, Kansas, both sides. I mean, unreal. Totally unexpected, but you know what? Abby showed her true dominance last year when they took the Warriors to a second-place state finish. You know what? I mean, just what an absolute beast Abby has been, and I hope she has a great, long, successful career at Missouri State University. That's actually where I will be attending next year. Not to play any sports, just to go there and work and be a part of the business school. Maybe join a frat or two, who knows?
Just 1 or 2, yeah, I mean. So we're looking at the Northtown Warrior men's basketball team and also the Pius varsity basketball team as they're both getting ready to come out here in the next 35 seconds. The score's 45-34 in this game. Game's kind of looking over. Pius has fouled. It looks like number 5. It looks like maybe Chandler Prater's coming to the line. Yeah, Chandler Prater's coming to the line to shoot a 1-on-1 as they're in the bonus now after that last foul. The last foul is on number 2, Antoinette Mitsubishi, and that's her 3rd foul of the game. But I mean, this late in the game, it's not going to really matter, right, Mark?
Yeah, you know what? Chandler Prater, she is just a force, and she's only a junior. That's what's crazy about all this. She's only a junior. She got 20, 27, 28 points right now, and Northtown's going to be dominant for the next few years just with her on the court. She is a force on the court, and it's going to be hard to stop her. I don't care who you are. Livy Irvy with the three. She bricks that one off the backboard, but Kate Parrish with a nice rebound, lays it back in, number 5. 10, 16 seconds left. Northtown's going to look to just dribble it out. They give the ball to number 3. Antoinette Musarisi fouls, and looks like this is going to be about game over. But, great game tonight by the Lady Warriors. They fought hard, definitely. I mean, definitely just outsized, outmatched by this Northtown team, but they fought, and it was a good game. You know what? They gave up a good lead, came back, they fought, and they haven't lost their fight yet. They're still trying to get a couple more points on the board, but who knows? Moose with the long 3 from half court, and she rims it out. Close one, though.
And that's going to wrap it up here. The score's 47-36. Northtown wins. Kind of a disappointing game for the Warriors, but then again, not really, because Northtown's bigger school than us. They're ranked 23 in the state. Anytime you hang in there with a minute or 2 left, I mean, you can't be too upset. So we'll go over to our post-game show right now. And we're back for the post-game show. The Lady Warriors lost. The score was 47-36 to Northtown. The Lady Warriors are going to play this Thursday at Truman High School. So go out and support your Warriors. And we're going to go over to the beginning of the men's basketball game here in a couple minutes. Overall, the Lady Warriors had a decent game for stats. Antoinette Musarisi led the team with 16 points, went along with 3 steals and 3 rebounds. Another one to watch was Olivia Irvy with 7 points and another steal, and a big shocker for us was the freshman number 42,
Natalie
Rippey. She had 9 rebounds and she led the team, so kind of a shocker there, and it'll be interesting to see how she progresses the rest of her career at Pius. So Mark, who were your players of the games on both sides of the ball?
Northtown player of the game. Everybody knows it. Number 5. Apparently she's got Mizzou recruiters here, Washington recruiters here. Already got offers from KU, many other places, I'm sure. 26 points as far as I can see, multiple rebounds. Just an absolute beast. I mean, she had more than half the team's points. She was untouchable, just an absolute force on the court. We could not contain her. Most teams won't be able to. As far as St. Pius, I think our player of the game goes out to Natalie Rippey. Antoinette Musarisi had a great game, but Natalie played her heart out. She had 9 rebounds, a couple points. I mean, she looked good out there. She's definitely starting to come into who she can actually be, and she's definitely going to be a force these next few years.
So thank you, Mark, for joining us here on the X Factor. It started with a halftime interview, turned into play-by-play analyst, and we hope to see you back out here. Maybe next semester you'll get in this class.
Maybe, who knows? PE with Jokum's first hour is definitely a blast, so I don't think I can drop that one, but we'll see.
So remember, go support your Lady Warriors this Thursday at Truman High School as they progress through the season.
I will not be there.
All right, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.